let's set up a scrum properly. Once the referee gives you the mark, you will go and stand on top of the mark.
Okay, can I just ask a question? I just wanted to ask, is it better to stand with your feet wide apart or to stand like, as you were just showing me now, like what's the difference between standing like this and with your foot close behind or further back?
It's a very important question and very important for us to know. But let's ask one of your teammates, what do you think is the best?
I think maybe it's about shoulder width apart, just have a bit more stability. So I think if they're right behind each other, they might be a bit wobbly. So it's a bit more of a width.
What a great answer. You got that? You feeling good about that?
Feeling
right,
better.
let's set up.
Okay, ready?
Just the hooker setting up properly over, getting nice. Remember, after the hooker set up, we'll bring in the loose head first. Remember the bind, nice and low. You grip down, stay nice and low. The same thing on this side. Look at the inside leg, nicely grip. Stay down, nice and square.
Sorry, Balie, where shall we put my feet?
I think it's important for you to be nice and stable. Your feet has got to be a little bit wider than your shoulders, right? Nice and comfortable, right where you are. Remember that all the weight's on the inside of your legs. How do you feel? You guys feel nice and solid? Chin off your chest, bar up, neck in. And we're pretty much set in the front row.
Now, Balie, I've got two questions. The first question is, when binding as a hooker, do I bind right at the top here, or do I bind right at the back, or do I just bind where I feel comfortable in the middle?
I think it is important that when you do that we understand that some hookers has got a short prop, and some hookers has got long props. So it's important that whether you put your grip up here on the loose head's arm, or you put it down there, it's irrespective. It all depends on the size of the guy that you want to bind in. Remember, hips always together, all the hips together. Remember, both props will always bind on the bottom of the hooker's shorts. If the loose head want to come up here and come and bind up right up here, it's still okay. Remember, the bottom line is make sure that the hips together, shoulders up, and we get these nice strong spine in line. Well done, guys. This is the way we want to set up. Not only is this just the safest position to scrum with, but it's always also the most effective way to scrum. Well done. All right, guys, let's set up and bring in the second row.
Sorry, Balie. How do you want us to get in without moving them off the mark?
I think the most effective way is we don't want to move the front row at all now, then with the next line coming in. So for me, it's important that you're just slamming on his backside. You will open up, you put your head in, and after that you will close up again. Bind up first with one another, and let's go down. This is well done. Now the last man to go in is number 8. Number 8 down, one foot in front of the other foot, and now we're ready to go. Well done, guys. As we set up here, we see we got straight lines, hips together. We see white knuckles, everybody pulling, and we're ready for the engagement call. Excellent, well done.
To play in the front row, it is imperative that you strengthen and condition your head, neck and shoulder muscles to be strong and powerful. This should be done all year and every year while you're involved in the game.
All right, let's go. Yes, scrum here, red ball. This is the time when the ref side crutch.
Second.
You can hear that the hookers is shouting seconds, which means the second line's coming in. We want the hips together. We want you to be nice and square, nice and square. And we're ready for the touch call that is coming. Touch, that's where the two props touching one another, staying on the same height, not moving in and out, staying nice and stable, and you're properly barred up, neck in and everything, ready for the collision. Pause.
Not ready, sir.
This is the time there. If people are not safe, let's break up the scrum and start all over again. Because why?
Safe rugby is effective rugby.
Thank you very much. Crutch, touch, pause, tightening one another, engage. That's where that loose head go underneath the tight head, nice and strong grips, firm grips, the tight head going over the loose head. Everybody ready, and everybody's in nice straight lines. Break up.
To Do not play in the front row if you have not been taught the correct techniques, have not been conditioned appropriately, and have not practiced it in a match simulator situation during training.